My estranged uncle sent me a birthday message in August, said it was good to finally reconnect after everything. I'd never reached out to him in my life. My Uncle Tom had cut off our side of the family in 2007, a money dispute I'd watched from the edge of at 14. He moved to Tampa, and that was the end of it. When his message arrived, I read it 3 times. He referenced conversations we'd apparently had in March. He said I'd been so mature about everything. He thanked me for reaching out first. I was at my desk at work. I put my phone face down and didn't touch it for an hour. My mother has always had my passwords. Her idea. She set up my first email when I was 12 and kept the habit. I'd changed them twice and given her the new ones without thinking. She said it was for emergencies. I had no Facebook. I deleted mine in 2019. I searched my name that night from a different browser. A profile came up immediately. My photo, my name, active since January. 43 friends. The 43 friends were almost all family, aunts and cousins I hadn't spoken to in years, some I'd never known at all. Uncle Tom was there, and a woman named Diane who'd commented on a graduation photo from last spring. My graduation. She wrote, "So proud of you." I had no memory of posting any photo. I went back to the beginning of the profile and read every post in order. I needed to know who I'd become without knowing. The post went back 11 months. My mother had built a version of me that reached out carefully. Nothing dramatic, just a like here, a comment there, a thread that sounded like someone easing back in. She'd written as me to Tom in March. She'd sent a friend request to my grandmother's sister in February. She'd responded to a cousin's baby post with, "Congratulations, can't wait to meet him." I'd never met that cousin in my life. I called my aunt in Florida, my mother's younger sister. She said she'd been so glad to hear from me online, that I'd seemed really well. Said she'd told my mother how nice it was that I'd been reaching out. I asked if my mother had seemed surprised when she heard. My aunt said, "Actually no, she said she'd hoped you would." I sat in a parking garage 35 minutes after that. A stranger knocked on my window to ask if I was okay. She admitted it before I finished asking. Said she'd wanted the family back together and knew I never would. Said she'd been careful. Nothing that committed me to anything. Nothing I couldn't walk back. I asked who she thought she was protecting when she wrote as me. She said everyone. I asked if everyone included me. She looked at the table. I said, "You wrote under my name to people I've avoided for 15 years. She said, "You've been alone long enough." I drove home and read every message she'd sent as me. Tom's thread had 14 exchanges. She told him the dispute had never been his fault. My grandmother's sister got monthly birthday messages. She told my cousin the baby looked like his grandfather. All written in a voice close enough to mine that no one had questioned it. She'd studied me well enough to pass. I sat with that longer than anything, that she knew exactly how I'd sound. Uncle Tom called me directly in September. Real number, found through the profile. Said he'd been thinking about reaching out a long time and the Facebook messages had given him courage. He was sorry about 2007. I listened to the whole thing, 12 minutes. None of it had been meant for me. He was thanking a version of me my mother had written. I said I appreciated the call. After I hung up, I went to the kitchen and stood there a while. I asked my mother to delete the profile. She did it while I was there, in front of me. She cried when it was gone. I didn't.